happy you all are here on our channel. You should see the videos in their whole and comment at the ending of every one of them. The description contains more films that we have available. We also welcome you to subscribe to the channel.
In all likelihood, the formation of the Black Forest occurred during the Triassic and Jurassic eras. It has a total area of around 6,009 square kilometers, 2,320 square miles, and the Feldberg, which is standing at a height of 1,493 meters, 4,898 feet, is its highest point. The name of the forest, which was derived from the Celtic god Abnoba, was given to the woodland in ancient times. The name Silva Marciana, which literally translates to Black Forest, was used during Roman times. The forest was formerly used for the production of wood and for heavy mining, but it is today considered to be one of the most popular recreational areas in Germany. It is responsible for the creation of more than 300,000 employment in the tourism sector. Hiking, mountain biking, skiing, and water recreation are only few of the activities that may be enjoyed most in this environment. There are a number of medieval military fortifications, monasteries, and castles that have been preserved in these region ruins. When the Black Forest was first established, it was a mixed forest, but by the middle of the 19th century, it had been nearly entirely cleared of its forest cover. The reason for this was the practice of intensive forestry. Large areas were replanted, with monocultures of spruce being the predominant species. It was in the year 1990 that a series of storms caused devastation to the woodland. While Hurricane Lothar was raging through the Black Forest on December 26, 1999, it was a monster. It is still possible to see the aftermath of the storm in the forest, in the same vein as the Lothar Path, which is a forest expedition and educational route. The Nature Center in Ruhestein is where you will be able to locate this. A number of the regions that were affected by the storms were left to nature. The recovery of the mixed forest may be seen in some areas. The Black Forest is home to a distinct collection of animal species that are not found anywhere else in the world. There are many examples of endangered species, such as the Black Forest cattle, the Lumbricus bedensis, which is a large earthworm, the Black Forest horse, which is a powerful draft horse, and the western caper kylie, which is a bird. Although the Black Forest is not really haunted, there are stories and legends that are told about it that may be rather unsettling. A headless horseman is said to have been seen traversing the deep woodland on his magnificent white stallion, according to certain legends. There are tales that tell of a forest king who kidnaps ladies and takes them to his underwater cave, where he lives among the nymphs. In addition, the friendly dwarves and the werewolves that had been hiding arrive after nightfall. Since you are aware, historical fairy tales are inappropriate for those who are easily frightened. It was not their intention to amuse the youngsters. Rather, they were there to impart tough teachings. There is little doubt that the brothers Grimm were influenced by the gloom of the forest. It was this woodland that served as the inspiration for the story of Hansel and Gretel, as well as the Gansemagd, also known as the Goose Girl. A child-eating witch who was burned in her own oven, and a traitorous maid who was revealed and subsequently rolled around the city in a spiked barrel are two examples of the terrible elements that can be found in both of these fairy tales. Have a restful night, my dear children. One of the most terrifying creatures that may be found in the Black Forest is known as der Grossmann, also known as the Tall Man. There is a striking resemblance between this malformed guy with protruding eyes and Slender Guy, who has numerous arms. Slender Man does not have any face characteristics, despite this fact. The Der Grossmann was developed from woodcuts that were produced in the 16th century by an artist who should remain nameless. The youngsters who were deemed to be delinquent would be sent to the woods, where Der Grossmann would follow them about until they confessed their wrongdoings to a parent. When it comes to spending a vacation or a day in the great outdoors, the Black Forest is the ideal destination. It is an excellent location for anyone who are interested in history, wildlife, and leisure. Nevertheless, as darkness strikes, you should avoid going into the woods.